Welcome back to Plutus IAS. So we were doing beta and gamma functions under the series of improper integrals. So this is the part 3 of improper integrals. Okay, so part 3, beta and gamma function. So in part 2 we did convergence convergence of beta and gamma n. So what was the conclusion? Beta mn converges for all mn greater than 0. Converges for all mn greater than 0, and gamma n converges for all n greater than 0. So here m and n are not natural numbers, they are any real number. So this was the conclusion of part 2. So basically we did proof. Okay. Okay. So in this video, in this part, we will be doing some connection between gamma and beta. Okay, so we have gamma n 0 to infinity e to the power minus x to the power n minus 1 and dx. Okay, so what we have to prove? We have to prove this thing. Gamma mn, sorry, beta mn is gamma n over gamma m plus n. So this is the identity we need to prove. We will be proving here by putting or by substituting x to say u square. Okay, so dx will become 2 du. Okay, so 2u and du. So gamma n. Okay, see that x is varies from 0 to infinity, so u will vary from 0 to infinity, right? So 0 to infinity e to the power minus u square and x to the power, sorry, u to the power 2n minus 2 into 2u du, 2u du, and this will become 2 times 0 to infinity e to the power minus u square and 2 to the power uh, u to the power 2n minus 1 du. Okay, gamma n is 2 exponential minus u square and u to the power 2n minus 1 du. Okay, so similarly for gamma m, just replace the independent variable by some another variable, say v. So e to the power minus v square ut v power 2m minus 1 and dv. Okay, so this is gamma n and this is gamma m after substituting x or after replacing x by u square. Okay, so this is gamma n and gamma n. Now what is the value of gamma n plus gamma m plus n? Gamma m plus n. So just replace n or m by m plus 1. So the value will become 2 0 to infinity e to the power minus anything u or v, say u square, or just change it into another variable, say z square, z to the power 2 m plus n minus 1 and dz, right? Okay. Gamma m into gamma n. Now to take the product of two integrals, so 0 to infinity e to the power minus u square and u power 2n. So gamma n dot gamma n. So 2n minus 1 du into 0 to infinity exponential minus v square v to the power 2m minus 1 and dv. Okay, so it will 0 to infinity and 0 to infinity. Exponential powers will add, so u square plus v square into u to the power 2n minus 1 and v to the power 2m minus 1 into du d. Right? This will be the product. Product of two integrals change into double integral using the Fibonacci theorem. Okay, so Fibonacci theorem you will be studying in the multivariable calculus. Okay, so now you have to replace or you have to change the coordinates uv into polar coordinates. So just put, so change these Cartesian coordinates. So change Cartesian coordinate uv to r into theta. Polar coordinates are r and theta. Okay, so how can you do that? By putting r, u equals to r cos theta and v equals to r sin theta, right? Okay, so when we change Cartesian coordinate into polar coordinates, so there is one quantity which is called the Jacobian determinant. Jacobian. Jacobian. So Jacobian is nothing but it is the determinant. So this notation is the determinant notation. So it changes u v into r theta. Okay. So what is the matrix whose determinant we are talking about? So du by dr and du by d theta, dv by dr and dv by d theta. So du by dr will be du by dr will be cos theta and du by d theta will become minus r sin theta. Similarly, dv by dr will be sin theta and dv by d theta will be r cos theta. Okay, these are the partial derivatives. So just these are the partial derivatives. So partial derivative. So it's like del u by del r, right? Okay, so just replace the notation. So this is del v by del theta and del u by del r, this is u, and del v by del r and del v by del theta. Similarly, here the notation changes. Del u by del r, del u by del theta, del v by del r and del v by del theta. So the determinant after calculating it will become r. So when we change u v, which are from our Cartesian product, Cartesian coordinates, it changes with du dv changes to Jacobian. What is the determinant? Determinant is r. So r dr d theta. So just replace this by r dr d theta. Okay. So gamma n 4 times double integral. Now the limit will also change. In u and v, the upper limit and lower limit was infinity and 0. So here r will be 0 to infinity and theta will vary from 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so 0 to infinity, or just put the finite one before 0 to infinity. So e to the power minus r square, u square plus v square is r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. Taking r square common out, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So remaining term is r square into u to the power 2n minus 1 and v to the power 2m minus 1. Okay. So u is r 2m minus 1, right? Cos 2n minus 1. Okay, so u 2n minus 1 and u is r cos theta. So it will r cos theta 2n minus 1 r sin theta 2m minus 1 into r dr d theta. So 4 times r2 r r is from 0 to infinity. So 4 times 0 to infinity, 0 to pi by 2, e to the power minus r square into r to the power 2n minus 1, r to the power 2m minus 1 into cos to the power 2n minus 1 theta into sin to the power 2m minus 1 theta into r dr d theta. Okay. So 4 double integral e to the power minus r square into, so powers will add r to the power 2 m plus n minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, and here is also power 1, so it will become minus 1 into cos 2n minus 1 theta into sin dr d theta. Okay, r is from 0 to pi by 2 and 0 to infinity, right? Okay, so we have explicit form of including r and theta, so we can divide this double integral into product of two single integrals. So 4 times r 0 to infinity, so r will e to the power minus r square r to the power 2 m plus n minus 1 dr and 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power 2n minus 1 theta into sin to the power 2m minus 1 theta into d theta, right? So just r terms and theta, right? So this this integral is nothing but beta function. Multiple of 2 is beta function. Okay, so gamma m gamma n is 2 times 0 to infinity e to the power minus r square r to the power 2 m plus n minus 1 dr into 2 times 0 to pi by 2 cos 2n minus 1 theta sin 2m minus 1 theta into d theta. Okay, so this quantity is beta mn, right? And this is gamma m plus n. Okay, so gamma n is gamma m plus n into beta mn. So beta mn will become gamma m gamma n over gamma m plus n. Okay, so this formula is Wallis formula. It is used to calculate the integral of the form 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power 7 theta cos 9 theta d theta or 0 to pi by 2 sin 11 theta d theta, okay, cos say 7 or 5 theta d theta. So 2n minus 1 2n minus 1 is 9, 2m minus 1 is 7. Calculate the values of n and m, put it here and in the gamma functions so you can find the values. Okay, also remember that gamma half is root pi and gamma n plus 1 is nothing but gamma n. So if you have gamma 7 by 2, you have to calculate the value of 7 by 2, gamma 7 by 2, it will become gamma 1 plus 5 by 2, so 5 by 2 will come out, right? It will change into 1 plus 3 by 2 and then 3 by 2 into 1 plus half. So it will become 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 and gamma 3 by 2, and this gamma 3 by 2 will change into 3 by 2 into gamma half. So gamma half and it is equals to root pi. So 15 by 4. 15 root pi by 4. Okay, so this will be the use of that formula. Okay, so thank you